again, now Tutima has caught my attention, and being in Beau Rivage is like, once again, I've got the child in a sweet shop, and it's so delightful. And so I've already been into Tutima, and they very kindly said I could come in and take a look at some of their watches. And but before we do that, I wanted to show you what it's like walking into these rooms. And I've waited for. It was quite busy, and but we shall go and have a look at these watches now. Alexander, thank you once again. Now, Geneva Watch Days, I feel like a child in a shop wanting to look at all the watches, but the reason I'm in Tutima today is because I in particular like this watch, the style and design. Actually, I'm not going to put my fingers on, but I thought to myself, Alexander, a brief history of Tutima.
So Tutima is a German watch brand located in the city of Glashütte, the watchmaking capital in Germany. And it was founded in 1927, so that means in 3 years we celebrate our 100th anniversary. And very important is, since the foundation of the company until today, there was only one transmission of the ownership. And that means we are still absolutely independent and a family-owned brand. So that makes things easy and reliable.
Yeah.
And also the history is quite strong for us. In the 1940s, we started to provide one of the best chronographs at this time to the pilots of the German Air Force.
Yeah.
Then. Just a couple of days before end of World War II, the city of Glashütte was destroyed, and the founder, Dr. Kurz, who by the way was the first in Germany who ever produced wristwatches. That was absolutely new. He was a pioneer and had a vision for the future of the watchmaking, so he was the first starting to make wristwatches.
Yeah.
He went to West Germany and continued the production there. So after the reunification, we went back to Glashütte, to the place of birth of the company. But before, in the 1980s, the German Air Force was looking for a new wristwatch for the pilots. And I would not tell it like this if Tutima was chosen to become the supplier, the official supplier of the German Bundeswehr. And since 1984 until today, every time you see a Eurofighter passing and flying over Germany, there's also Tutima on board and flying over you. And this is the so-called NATO chronograph, which is certified by NATO. And very important is for sure the design. There's no hard edges.
Yeah. But this is the watch that brought me in here.
Yes. It has big pushers with an anti-slip surface, so that the pilots can use it with the gloves.
Yeah.
The dial is black with white hands. All hands are superluminova coated, so that means even in the dark he can read the time. And the sapphire crystal is 2.5 millimeter thick and has anti-reflex coating from both sides, so it's absolutely clear to read the time.
Yeah.
But most important is that the stop minute comes out of is a center hand.
Yeah.
So that means it's very easy and legible for the pilots to see the elapsed time.
Yeah.
And the metal of the case is made in titanium grade 2, which is pure titanium.
Yeah.
But inside there's a second case made of soft iron to protect the movement against magnetism.
Yeah.
So this is an absolutely tool watch.
Yeah.
Tough, robust for everyday's use. And here we have also in-house components in the movement, so which makes it to become a really very reliable and iconic piece.
Yeah. It's exactly my own preference. I like chronographs, and when I saw this, I thought, I'm trying not to touch the sapphire or the case, but I know that in the hand, even like this, it feels, I can feel the build quality, but it's the design. I love the design. It's super.
It was important for the Air Force that the pushers and the crown is integrated into the case.
Yeah.
That it may fall off at one time, so the function should be always be available.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, it's water resistant up to 300 meters. So
yeah, I think these ratings are always they're always so much higher than probably anyone's ever going to use.
I'll show you something else. You see?
Oh yeah.
This is the look at night.
Yeah. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, the
all hands which are chronograph hands are eliminated then.
Oh, that's very good. The attention to detail, the colour around the track here, the inner track. Oh, that's lovely. I'm very biased because I really like that aesthetic. Gosh, I could say. Okay.
These watches are called Flieger chronograph.
Yeah.
Flieger Legacy T5 chronograph, to be precise.
Yeah.
They're brand new. We just presented them this year.
Yeah.
And it is quite particular because the case is made of titanium grade 5.
Ah, okay.
Which is still extremely light.
Yeah.
But very hard.
Right.
Even harder than steel.
Right.
And if you polish it, like we did it here in the bezel, it has a beautiful look. It's almost like steel.
Yeah. Okay.
So it has very warm colors, and it's light. It's you can use it in salt water as well.
Yeah.
And we have two options. One option is the leather strap in brown.
Yeah.
Or the titanium bracelet.
Ooh,
if you choose the black dial version, the inner side of the strap is black.
Yeah.
If you would have the blue one, the inner side of the strap would be blue. So to make it
unique.
well to the dials.
The blue is it contrasts very nicely to the grade 5 titanium.
Again here.
Oh right.
You can see the index, the figures, and the hands, and the triangle as well.
Yeah, that looks great.
At night, so you always can read the time very well.
Yeah. Oh, that is lovely.
The diameter is 41.5 millimeter, which make it still fit very well on the wrist.
Yeah.
And we have here a sapphire caseback showing the beautiful rotor.
Oh yeah.
And every automatic watch at the Tutima collection has an 18 karat gold seal to show the uniqueness and the quality of the watch that you can see here, which is also made here in house.
Yeah. Oh, it looks great. Yes, very nice. Once again, I'm biased. This is a style that is it's a style that I personally like myself. So I'm always drawn to this style, this aesthetic, and I can see. I also love gold. Actually, I love precious metal, and that does look very nice.
So, by the way, this is the masterpiece for sure.
Yeah.
It is called Tempostopp.
Okay.
A limited edition, made in 18 karat rose gold case.
Yeah.
Here we also make the hands in-house, made of massive gold.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And
it feels nice.
It has a beautiful look. And for sure, it's a big compact syndication.
Yeah.
And now you see the treasure, which is on the back side.
Oh, yes.
That's the in-house chronograph movement, caliber T659.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that is really nice.
Absolutely. And by the way, the name Tempostopp is the German expression for flyback. So this is a flyback watch.
Right, right.
With an additional function, stop function as well.
Oh, that is super.
And the case has 40 3 millimeters in diameter.
Yeah, it's a case. It's a size of watch that I really enjoy myself. Yeah, that's lovely. The dial, is it? What's the material of the dial?
So the dial is silver plated, and you see
Silver
the inner,
plated.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
see the inner circles of the
Yeah.
subdials. They have a so-called azuré,
yeah,
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 and it just is beautiful. No?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
very traditional, elegant, and it has 58 grams of fine gold inside.
Oh.
Only the case,
right.
which makes it quite heavy.
Yeah, the
But-
weight of precious metal gold is the thing I really enjoy.
Yeah. And here you also can see the balance cord, which is hand engraved.
Oh yeah,
And we have a balance with screws. This is the way to regulate the watch, so there's no index system.
yeah,
We use Breguet hairspring, which is made in-house, the Breguet overcoil. The power reserve of the watch is 65 hours, and all the parts of the movements are individually and beautifully decorated.
yeah,
They have different shapes, they have different polishings, and it is just a piece of beauty.
It really is a piece of artwork, a mechanical artwork.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is lovely, and that's really very nice. And because we have the green, that does look lovely as well. I think anyone that likes green dials and green watches, oh yeah, that's very nice. Can we see this one as well?
For sure.
Super. Yeah.
So this is the novelty of the fair here.
Yeah.
It is called Mara Safari chronograph,
Yeah.
based on a case made of titanium grade 2
Yeah.
with a turning bezel.
Yeah.
The bezel has superluminova capsules.
Yeah.
So also here, I just show you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can read the
Yeah.
time even.
I
In the
love
dark.
that visual interest.
Yes.
Under when it's dark. Yeah.
It is part of the M2 family. This is the M2 chronograph.
Yeah.
And M2 means military.
Yeah.
Because it's an official NATO
Yeah.
chronograph. Also here, the big pushers.
Yeah.
Also here, 300 meter water resistant, but the dial is in olive green,
Yeah.
and adapted to this, the strap is made of rubber
Yeah.
in the same color. So
Yeah.
it's tone and tone, which looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
So for all the rangers and all the people that like such tough tool watches,
Oh yeah.
you also can see the logo of the Mara Elephant project, which we
Right.
support.
Yeah.
This is a project that protects the elephants in Africa
Yeah.
and organizes also the living together of humans and wild animals in the best possible way.
Yeah.
And by purchasing one of these watches, every client supports this
Yeah.
project, and this is
Yeah.
a limited edition of 250 pieces.
Ooh. It's a lovely colour.
It's-
I imagine.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. That is a. I'm thinking, gosh, I can think of clothes that I have that are green, and
Yeah.
I'd want to wear this with it. That is super. That is very nice. Alexander, this is lovely. Thank you very much for your time. I do like this one. That is great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and enjoy Tutima.
Thank you.